His skin rips off like a leather glove. Minutes ago, the man, who didn't notice the situation behind him, leaned back and fell into the pool with erupting magma. The volcano is about to erupt, but these wealthy youngsters are still partying when the swimming pool suddenly glows. The water instantly boils, and everyone jumps out of the pool at the sight. But unexpectedly, a man acts recklessly, doing the opposite and jumping in instead. Everyone is stunned by his move and rushes over to see if they can save him. Surprisingly, the man is still alive and swims to the poolside with all his might. He grabs the hand a woman extends, but during the tugging, instead of getting ashore, his skin rips off like a leather glove. Shortly after, firefighters arrive at the scene. The man is found in the boiling pool, almost cooked. Besides, many people get injured at the scene. Due to the earlier chaos, apart from those burned by high temperatures, some are trampled. Firefighters are overwhelmed, evacuating the crowd and bandaging the wounded at the same time. The man gets hit in the chest by a scorching volcanic rock, which embeds in his chest. Just now, countless volcanic rocks fly out of the pool. Firefighters shout for everyone to lie down to reduce the chance of being hit, but some people refuse to listen, and a young man neither runs nor hides. He gets hit by a fist-sized volcanic rock. The scorching rock melts his skin and flesh, nearly burning through his heart. An emergency medical worker quickly takes out pliers to remove the rock, but the pliers melt instantly when touching it. The medic is desperate as the young man falls into a coma. Time is running out. Thankfully, the medic remembers the laryngoscope's special material can withstand high temperatures. They embed the laryngoscope under the rock and pry it away with force. Without the rock's pressure, the young man wakes up immediately, and the medics sigh in relief, but the crisis isn't over. More and more volcanic rocks erupt. A firefighter fails to dodge in time while treating the injured. A wash basin-sized rock flies down and hits him. He dies instantly without even a chance to react. Firefighters are heartbroken. Although they've been prepared to sacrifice since day one, watching a teammate die is unbearable. But they have no time to grieve, for accidents happen anytime and people need help constantly. All they can do is carry on the fallen's legacy and continue to save lives. Someone drove a bus into the sky. It plunges into an office building. Just now, a bus was driving normally on the road. At the same time, the dam not far away, due to continuous low-intensity earthquakes, a crack appears at the bottom of the dam. When the reservoir staff responsible for maintenance discovers it, it's already too late.
That does not go there. Hey Siri, call 911.
911, what's your emergency?
The dam at the Hollywood Reservoir, it's coming apart. The dam is coming down.
As the dam completely bursts, hundreds of millions of cubic meters of floodwater gush out.
God.
Vanessa?
The bus is also affected. Under the fierce impact of the flood, it directly flies into the sky and plunges into a high-rise building. After receiving the alarm, the firefighters quickly arrive at the accident scene. Seeing the astonishing scene before them, all the firefighters are amazed. They hurry to take the elevator upstairs. The bus is teetering. Especially when the passengers see the firefighters, they become agitated one after another. The bus starts to sway back and forth. The captain yells for everyone to stay still. They have started the rescue, telling them not to add extra risks. Firefighters descend from the roof, fixing the bus with safety ropes. During this process, a firefighter suddenly finds someone under the bus. He quickly crawls in to check, finding that the man still has a pulse. Firefighters immediately evacuate the passengers. As people get off the bus, the front end of the bus slowly tilts up, and the person under the bus is successfully pulled out. Now there's only one boy left in the bus. He suffers from severe autism and dares not get off the bus during an episode. The captain can only patiently persuade him step by step. Just when it seems about to succeed, the bus has a fuel leak. With a loud bang, a firefighter rushes into the bus frantically, only to find the captain on the ground, holding the boy tightly under him. Thanks to the high-quality fire suits, both are lucky to escape injury. In the morgue, the coroner was about to perform an autopsy on the man lying on the table. He drew incision lines on the body and picked up the electric bone saw.
Damn it, Lyle, wake up! I don't want to die!
But just then, the dead man suddenly came back to life and sat up on the table. The coroner was so terrified he fainted on the spot, and the saw fell onto his own leg. His thigh was badly cut by the electric saw. The man quickly found the phone in the coroner's pocket and called for help. When the rescue team arrived, they were shocked too. This man had already been declared dead earlier that morning.
Guess we're a little late.
No, don't call it. Hey, I'm not dead. Come on, Lyle, wake up!
Yours is in there. The stiff is ours.
No, don't leave. No, please, help me!
But there was no time to ask questions. They had to save the injured coroner. The man had already done some basic bleeding control. After checking, the firefighters confirmed there was no major artery damage and his pulse was stable. The coroner woke up in pain.
How about you? Are you okay? I'm just gonna check your vitals. You seem surprisingly calm for a dead guy.
And the man explained that he has narcolepsy. When he enters a state of sleep paralysis, he shows no vital signs. This had already happened 3 times before. The firefighters suggested he tattoo a warning on his body to prevent any future accidental autopsy, but the man refused. To him, each episode feels like a rebirth. He never knows if he'll wake up again tomorrow, and death has become a part of his life. In a way, this illness is both a curse and a gift. Dozens of pregnant women are about to give birth, but instead of going to the hospital, they come to do locust pose yoga. It's said that this can promote childbirth. While doing the pose, one of them suddenly feels a sharp pain in her back. Then she can't move at all. The captain asks about her symptoms carefully, judging that she has sprained her intervertebral disc. Just as he plans to lay her flat for treatment, a cry comes from the other side. The captain hurries over to ask. The woman says she's having contractions. Learning that her due date is still a week away, the captain thinks it's more likely false labor, telling her to stay relaxed, drink more water, and wait for the contractions to fade away. Before this is dealt with, another pregnant woman hits the jackpot. She's really going into labor, with amniotic fluid all over the floor. The firefighter calls the emergency team for backup and comes to comfort the woman, saying that the contractions have just started and it will still be a while before delivery. But the woman surprises everyone. I've had 4 kids. From my experience, the baby is coming right now. The firefighter quickly gets a blanket, ready to deliver the baby on the spot. Meanwhile, the false labor lady on the captain's side isn't idle. Her contractions are getting more frequent, clearly real labor. The captain has to help her deliver. Originally, the firefighters could barely handle 2 women giving birth at once, but just as they start, another woman can't hold on. Now they have to queue up one by one. The false labor lady gives birth first, soon delivering a baby boy. The woman who's had 4 kids is also capable. She delivers the baby by herself without help. Only the last one who started feeling it can't give birth. The captain asks and finds out that her obstetrician said the baby has an unusually large head, so a cesarean section is needed. Thankfully, the emergency team arrives in time, and there's plenty of time to get to the hospital. The rescue operation ends successfully. But here's the question: is it really the locust pose yoga that deserves the credit?